We've got aces on the other 3-6, but that's pretty stagnant as well. I'm just going to move that into the picture in case anything happens. And we'll keep scanning the lobby. Viadage, he's been a shorty on a couple of our games. Obviously just happy to take him in pre-flop if he opens or if he limps or whatever. Got a hand of analysis here on the left, so we'll overlap these, but I'll try and start alternating between the 3 tables for you guys. So yeah, good spot here if anyone 3-bets a shorty, like trying to get the shorty in on kings. We can just get enough of our money in post-flop, enough of our money in pre-flop that we're happy with any post-flop situation. Here, rivals. Oh, hold on, I'm going to move this out of the table and then we're going to analyze 3-bet sizing. If I go 84, I'm going to have position on rivals, but he's a solid player. If I go, say, 48, he's probably still going to have a fair idea of my range. It's actually a mildly interesting spot. Obviously, if you go 48 here, the shorty can shove on you, but I don't know if he's aggressive enough to do that. So I'm going to go 72, meaning I'm not going full pot. I'll do this with my premium rundowns the day that I'm doing this out of position, but you are still declaring your hand somewhat. He has reshoved on me, so that's made life easier. And, hopefully he's got ace, king, king. And we're winning. Ace, king, king, always nice. We are winning the war the days that we do get it in pre-flop with aces. You just got to, whatever happens, happens post-flop. But I'm happy with the situation where we planned. We're getting a bit more action going now. We're going to swap tables again. We got some kings out of position against Born to Dog and an under the gun raising hand. So we're just going to complete. We're going to let Foldngst8n in, and we're going to check and reevaluate. We got no backdoors going on. I think he is going to have he is going to put me on some decent rundown hands when I cold call out of position. So I'm going to try and close the pot out now. Maybe I've got the best hand. Bit of a nasty spot if you end up folding over pairs on the flop, but probably would have to fold it, I don't think he's going to mess around too much when he gets check raised by me there from my small blind cold calling range. Would have flopped the big wrap had we been in from the small blind here, but just too weak of a hand to play. Good hand for the button. Bad queens, but yeah, good for the button. Getting 3-bet small. I think too many people still get caught up in set mining. I've said a couple of times he's a solid player, so we're just going to fold, and we'll actually focus on these aces. We can get enough of the money in pre-flop versus that stack. What the heck? You guys are here watching the video. Let's try and get 2 action hands at once. We'll complete for the queens. I do think he's pretty strong here, but you're never that strong in Omaha pre-flop. But I do think he is wanting to keep me in the hand with that raise sizing. On the ace-high board, you want to, and I've got a queen, which makes it harder for him to have anything, but you want to keep a bit of suspense in your sizing, and I don't always have to turn up with aces there. He made a funny sizing pre-flop Born to Dog, and I think if you float him here, he gives up some of the time, but we'll opt to be cautious. He is a player who I respect. Yeah, enough said. So Camp the Blunt, looks like I thought for a moment he was thinking about giving us some action, but not that time. And on a board like that, the only hand you're probably getting action from, other than the kind of setup hands from his point of view, like ace queen, etc. The only hand you're really getting action from that I can foresee is King Jack 10, and you're getting action from King Jack 10 regardless of your bet sizing. So maybe you make it a little bit smaller, try and convince him to do something crazy. really, really trap him in the hand if he does somehow have the case ace. He probably can't get away from the case ace.